Welcome back to action from North versus South now. We're heading into the two premier classes, starting with the 250s. The MX2s are in the gate. 20 riders about to go to battle. A couple of them stepping up from 125s into this battle for the 250s. Great to see a couple of the youngsters now starting to get a little bit of a feel of what it's going to be like next year in the 250 class. But into turn one, whole shot city. Is it Barn Tutoya, Ricky Raff? Looks like it. Actually, no, Jordan van Wyk. Jordan van Wyk has hit the front by the looks of it and got the whole shot there. So a nice start there from him. He's going to try and hold off this pack. It's a big pack of very hungry riders. Nice to see the return of Mark Carty after that big crash earlier on in the season. He's been off with a big injury. And looks like he's back up and almost up to 100% fitness. Hopefully enough to get him up into the top 5 at least. Louis Mostert in there as well. Look out for Cole Meyer, Ricky Raff, Grant Ferrex and Callum Marriott going at it big time. This is fantastic to see. 717 there of Marriott. Just closing things down there, but they've got a bit of work to do to try and catch the man out front. Ferrex and Raff going at it though. Almost banging bars between the two of them. That is always fantastic motocross action when you see two riders fighting so hard. Raff hangs on for now though. Can he keep out Grant Ferrex? Remember, Ferrex has got a busier day in the saddle than what Raff has. He's running 125s and 250s and both on the same bike. So that little 125 might just be found wanting in certain areas against the 254 stroke. Comes our whole shot man. He's dropped back down in the third place at the moment, but he's clawing his way back is Jordan van Wyk, trying to get onto Raff and Ferrex's tail. So he can try and find a way through there potentially for the win. Not be win for the heat, but he's definitely going to be at the front end. Carty, as I said, back up and riding. Great to see that. Mark Carty back in the house and looks like running top 5. So not a bad effort there from Mark Carty on his return after injury. In the background as well, watching out for Blake Osner. Mark Anthony Philippe not quite having the start he wanted there out on number 136, but there we go. All of a sudden now Ferrex has decided to turn the wick up. There is Callum. Callum's followed by Carty. That's your top 5 as they've gone through. So not really any changes there in amongst that top 5. It is Raff who leads out at the moment. Watching as well for Barn Tutoya, for a chance for him to come through. Seen much of him, but the battle we've been concentrating on because it's been such a good one are those 3 riders. It's literally Marriott, 747, and of course that's Jordan van Wyk. But right now, Raff versus the 101 of Grant Ferrex. Ferrex has now got his sights firmly set on Ricky Raff. Can he find a way past? Great to see if he can find a way through there, that is for sure. But now, as you can see, they come into the mix, and then through this big left-hander. He's sweeping through that turn. Ferrex closed the gap down. Raff hanging on for dear life. He's now on the final lap. Getting into the closing stages here. And in that final lap, there is a big push being put on here. Bit of changes there. Yes, there we go. Nice move on the inside. 747, that is Jordan van Wyk. He's now coming to the mix on the last lap. Perfect timing from Jordan van Wyk. He's going to be able to hang on. Looks like he might be able to. Jordan van Wyk has got through on Raff. Ferrex has dropped back slightly. In fact, I think Ferrex might have actually gone off track. I think it was just actually to get a bit of a warm-up for the 125. So I don't think he was in the battle really that much. Maybe just warming himself up there for the 125s. As the flag comes out, it's going to be Jordan van Wyk to take the victory in the heat. But will he get the overalls? There we saw Ferrex coming across the line. As I said, dropping back slightly there. Barn Tutoya takes the victory ahead of Ricky Raff. And Jordan van Wyk wins out over Callum Marriott. Mark Carty back in the mix in 5th over Mostert and Cole Meyer. Stand by for action now. It's the final, and it is our Premier Class MX1s standing by in the gates there for North versus South 2024. Wheeler's had a fantastic day. Can he go and outgun the MX1s as well? Adriano Catalano is definitely looking for a chance to be at the front end. So is Calvin Jean-Jacques. Johan Vogelsang has gone on the inside line. He's looking for the whole shot. He is the king of the whole shots. And that inside line might be the spot for the number 5. But as he gets out the gates, it looks like it might be Ferrex. No, look at that. It's Wheeler. Oh, a big crash in the background. Oh, a huge one there for Jordan van Wyk. And here on the sideline, Jaden Bruce Alexander gets sent to the side there by Calvin Jean-Jacques. The two of them coming together and trying to avoid the down rider there in Jordan van Wyk. So 3 riders involved. 2 of them went down. I think Jean-Jacques got going again, but he's dropped right to the back of the pack by the looks of it. So has Dylan De Silva. Didn't get quite the start he wanted. Truby Lowe once again from the Nomad Project giving us some aerial material of our incredible 20-strong gate of MX1s. 24 is Carty. Mentioned him earlier on. He's back in the mix. Not only in the MX2s, but back into the MX1 field as well. Looking for a chance for top 5s in both of that. That'll be a nice return for him. If he can find a little bit of confidence and just see what his fitness was like after that big crash earlier on. Pit board's going out there, warning the riders, telling them where they are, telling them what they need to do, and coming through the mix there as well. Nice to see a couple of riders stepping up from the smaller classes up into the big class. Ryan Adler being one of them. First time for him up into the MX1. Same thing for Cole Meyer. Jordan van Baker's had a couple, but you can see there it didn't quite work out for him there on his 250. Crashed out big time here on the start line. He has got back up and riding, but he's dropped right to the back of the pack, so a lot of work to do there for the 747. Yeah, Catalano now. Nice little shot there from him from our aerial shot. Watching him go through there, trying to close the gap down. There is Calvin Jean-Jacques. He is back up and riding. So is the 74 of Cole Meyer. And now we watch to see what's going to happen at the front end. Is it going to be Dean Wheeler or Vogelsang? Vogelsang would love to take a victory here on the number 5. Remember, this is his home ground. He wants the home ground advantage. Carty there in third place behind him. Comes flying along with 717. Callum Marriott into the mix. Frericks. Well, it's the two 101s. Let's just put it to you that way. And at this point in time, Tyson Engelbrecht fighting with Grant Frericks as they came through there. Ricky Roth has made his way up into the top 5 hunt. And looking for a chance to close things down. But man alive, is Dean Wheeler on fire this season. He really has had a phenomenal season so far in almost every form of the sport. Not only here at the Northern Regions and Inland Championships, North versus South, the Northern Indy Provincials down in Richards Bay, even at the National Championships. He's having a top run in every single category he's racing in this season. There's a lot of other contenders that are right on his tail. You can see the dust now starting to pick up on the closing stages of the day. Always by the time we get MX1s on the track gets rutted up, the dust gets a bit more difficult. Visibility becomes a little bit more difficult as well. You have to give yourself a little bit of a roost gap. You don't want to be eating dust all the way through as the rider in front of you kicks it up from those Pirelli tyres or whatever time effective they might be running. Carty having a good run. Marriott, and now on his tail it's is that Roth? Yeah, Roth has dropped back behind Marriott. So Marriott with a bit of problems there. And you've got Frericks coming along for the ride. Catalano, Adler's on Catalano's tail, trying to close him down on the Husky. Cole Meyer comes through there looking good. And not too far behind him is Eben van Rooyen. Oh, nice one, Eben. Thanks for that, bud. Nice slow-mo shot there from Eben van Rooyen coming out and roosting our cameraman. Show you how much work our camera crew have to do out there. Standing in the hot sun and getting roosted with all of the dust and dirt from the sidelines as we try to bring you the action from north versus south again here in Bloemfontein. Frericks on the 125. Can you believe that? Running a 125 in MX1s and still running in the top 6 overall. So not worried about the big 4 strokes. He's had a busy day in the saddle as Grant Frericks, but he's had an absolutely phenomenal day there on the 101. Vogelsang was looking for the whole shot, didn't quite get it. He was outgunned slightly, but he is normally the king of the whole shots. Getting into the closing stages now, and we're picking up on some of those back markers as well. Callum Marriott coming through there on the 717. Not too far behind him. A couple of riders like Eben van Rooyen. Baron Toy not having a good run today, unfortunately. Just hasn't gone according to plan there for him in the MX1 category, but it's certainly gone to perfection here for the 135 of Wheeler. As he comes around, you can see he's just taking it easy, wants to get through there, get to that checkered flag and get the job done. Get some points in the bag there for Gauteng. Free State looking for the second place points there with Vogelsang still hanging on. And looks like Raf is going to hang on there for what is potentially third place. Or is it? Because he's looking inside of Johan Vogelsang coming into the closing stages. Is there going to be a last chance here for him? Adriano Catalano, captain for Team Gauteng. Is he going to be lofting that trophy up again here at the end of the day and making it 3 wins out of 3 starts there for North versus South for the Gauteng team? He would love that as he starts his final lap. So there's some big work to be done here on this last lap for riders in the mid-pack. Not so much for Wheeler. Wheeler's got the job done early on and he can just cruise home now. He can literally put it into cruise Martin mode, and he does. There you go. Comes across the line for the victory. Good run there for second place as well. Ricky Roth just coming across the line to beat out Johan Vogelsang. He comes through there for third place. But let's have a look at the overall results there for our MX1s. It goes to Dean Wheeler. Vogelsang in second place with Roth in third. Carty makes a welcome return for a top 4 ahead of Marriott, Grant Frericks and Adriano Catalano in 7th.
Hi guys, yesterday at North vs South in Bloemfontein, representing Western Province for a change, different team, and yeah, I had a solid day out, had a crash in Moto 1, but yeah, it was a good day for me, went 1-1 in both motos, so yeah, happy to score some points for Western Province, and yeah.
Moving on to our championship points and the prize giving now. Let's see how things went at the end of the day and see who's going to take the title for this incredible North versus South 2024.
25, Bloemborg, North versus South. We back, definitely.
If there's any event on the calendar that you want to come back for or you want to put onto your calendar, if you're a motocross rider or dirt tracker, it is North versus South. Arguably the biggest motocross event in the Southern Hemisphere, and definitely another successful one from Xavier and his team and all the riders and sponsors involved. Always great to see the youngsters getting up on that podium and loving the fact that there is an official podium here for every single one of the aspects that have been raced for today. Northern Interprovincials, Inland Championship, and North versus South as well. A couple of riders more busy than others. You can see Wheeler up there a few times. But it is fantastic to see that everybody gets a little shout out there. KwaZulu-Natal in third, Free State in second, which means Gauteng once again has taken the overall championship. Gauteng, you biscuit. Thanks, Adriano. So they'll be back to defend it in 2025. We'll be back there with all the action. And it's proudly brought to you by Dragon Energy and all our associate sponsors.